Welcome to Easy Stories in English, the podcast that will take your English from okay to good and from good to great. I am Ariel Goodbody, your host for this show. Today's story is for beginners. The name of the story is The Wolf and the Fox. I'll just explain some words that are in today's story. A wolf, W-O-L-F, is a big animal like a dog, but wolves are much more dangerous than dogs. They live in groups called packs. Wolves like to sit under the moon and howl. They go, "Ow!" A fox, F-O-X, is a small red animal. It's a bit like a dog or a wolf, but it is red all over and it has a big tail. Foxes can be quite dangerous and you don't see them very often. However, foxes are more common now in big cities. They go into bins in the night and steal food. Ugly, U-G-L-Y, means not beautiful, something that looks bad. Many people think they are ugly, even if they are not. In the UK, there was an art movement in the 1970s called Brutalism. Because of this movement, many ugly buildings were built. But some people say that they are not ugly, they're beautiful. Personally, I think brutalist buildings are ugly. Someone who is greedy, G-R-E-E-D-Y, wants to have lots of food or lots of money. Often, children are greedy and always want to eat more food and sweets. Maybe they steal food from other children because they are so greedy. Usually, when adults are greedy, it means that they want more and more money. When you beat someone, B-E-A-T, you hit them again and again so that they hurt a lot. Hitting is just once, but beating is hitting many times. Usually, when we say beat, it means using a stick or some other thing to hit the person. In the past, people used to beat children and beat animals, but usually people think this is bad now. When you smile, S-M-I-L-E, you move the sides of your mouth up. It is like a laugh, but smaller. You want to show that you are happy. If you like someone, you smile at them. In some countries, people smile a lot more than in other countries. Sometimes Thailand is called the land of smiles. Pancakes, P-A-N-C-A-K-E-S, are thin, flat cakes that you make in a frying pan, and people eat them for breakfast. You mix together flour, eggs, and milk in a bowl, and then you cook it in a frying pan. Halfway through cooking, you have to flip the pancake, turn it upside down. This part is hard, and if you're not careful, you can drop the pancake on the floor. Afterwards, you can put fruit, sugar, lemon juice, peanut butter, Nutella, maple syrup. You can put many things on it. American pancakes are small and thick, but British pancakes are bigger and thinner. In many countries, the thin type of pancake is called a crepe or a crepe. A cellar, C-E-L-L-A-R, is a room underground in a house. So you enter a house on the ground level and go downstairs to the cellar. People often store old things, wine, or food in cellars. You have to be careful because cellars can flood easily. In America, they call cellars basements. To be honest, cellars are very rare in the UK. Most people don't have one. When you are in prison or someone has you captured, you will want to escape. E-S-C-A-P-E. Run away. There are many films about prisoners who want to escape, for example, Shawshank Redemption, but it's not always that dramatic. Maybe you are at a family dinner and your parents start asking when you are going to get married and have children. You might escape to the toilet. A tunnel, Tunnel, is a road that goes underground between two places. Let's say you're building a road, but there's a mountain in the way. You can build the road around the mountain, or you can make a tunnel through the mountain. The longest tunnel in the world is the Gotthard-Basel tunnel in Switzerland, which is 57 kilometers long. The longest tunnel that goes under the sea is the Channel Tunnel between England and France. 37.9 kilometers of the tunnel are underwater. You can ride through the tunnel on a train called the Eurostar. It's quite exciting. Unfortunately, you can't see the ocean through the tunnel. Okay, so listen and enjoy. The Wolf and the Fox. Once there was a wolf and a fox. The fox worked for the wolf and he hated him. The wolf was very bad and made the fox do everything for him. The wolf was ugly and greedy, but he was stronger than the fox, so the fox had to do what he said. One day they were walking through the forest and the wolf said, "Oh, fox, I am so hungry. If I do not have something to eat, I will have to eat you." "Then I will go and get you something to eat," said the fox. "There is a farm near here, and there are 2 sheep there." The fox went and took one of the sheep, and the wolf ate it very quickly. "Lovely," he said. "But I am still hungry. I want the 2nd sheep." "Then go and get it yourself," said the fox. So the wolf went into the farm to take the 2nd sheep, but he was not fast and clever like the fox, and the sheep cried out loudly, "Bah, bah, bah." The farmer heard the sheep, saw the wolf, and came and beat him in the face. The wolf was very angry when he came back. The farmer had beat his face very hard, and now he was uglier than before. "I don't believe it," said the wolf. "The farmer saw me and beat me in the face." The fox smiled. "How strange. He did not see me and beat me in the face. Maybe you are too greedy." The next day they were walking through a city and the wolf said, "Oh, fox, I am so hungry. If I do not have something to eat, I will have to eat you." "Then I will go and get you something to eat," said the fox. He sniffed. A woman is making pancakes in that house there. I will go and take some pancakes." So the fox went and took 6 pancakes and brought them to the wolf. The wolf ate the pancakes very quickly and said, "Yum! But I am still hungry. I want 12 more pancakes." "Then go and get them yourself," said the fox. So the wolf went to take more pancakes, but he was not fast and clever like the fox. He broke the plate on the floor, and the woman came and saw him. She beat his legs for a long time, and the wolf came back very slowly. "I don't believe it," said the wolf. "The woman saw me and beat me in the legs. now I can't walk well." The fox smiled. "How strange! She did not see me and beat me in the legs. Maybe you are too greedy." The day after that, they were walking next to a castle. The wolf could only walk very slowly, so they went slowly. "Oh, fox," said the wolf, "I am so hungry. If I do not have something to eat, I will have to eat you." "Then let us go and get you something to eat," said the fox. "In the cellar of the castle there are many boxes of salted meat. I cannot carry them to you because they are heavy, so we will go there together." "All right," said the wolf, "but I can only walk slowly, so if the king comes, you must help me escape." "Of course," said the fox. They went through a tunnel to get into the cellar. The tunnel was not very wide. Inside the cellar there were many boxes of salted meat. The wolf was very happy and ate and ate and ate. But the fox ate, then looked through the tunnel, then ate, then looked through the tunnel. Finally, the wolf said, "Fox, what are you doing? I want to enjoy my food, but you are running here and there. Why are you looking through the tunnel so much?" "I want to see if anyone is coming. Don't eat too much." But when the fox said to do something, the wolf never did it, so he ate a whole box of salted meat. The king heard strange noises in the cellar, so he came to look at it. The fox heard him and ran through the tunnel, escaping easily. But the wolf was very slow, and when he came to the tunnel, he could not get through. He was too fat from the meat, and he could not escape. "Fox! Fox!" shouted the wolf. But the fox had escaped, and he didn't go back for the wolf. "Well, well, well," said the king. "There is an ugly wolf in the castle, and he has eaten my meat. That cannot be." And the king beat the wolf for a very long time, and finally the wolf died. The fox escaped, and he was very happy. He didn't have to do what the wolf said anymore. He smiled. "Oh, wolf," he said, "you were too greedy." The end.